Hello, English 4 students, and let's talk about Chapter 4 of Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. Chapter 4 of And Then There Were None. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. So the assignment is calling for another 10 annotations. This is a shorter chapter compared to the last couple chapters. We are now firmly in the rising action of this chapter. So let's go ahead and dive in. So as you are aware, last chapter, we kind of ended off there trying to figure out like what's going on with the gramophone. The gramophone came on and accused them of all of murder and whatnot. And they're trying to figure everything out. And they come to the conclusion that their hostess is unknown. They use the initials UNON to be unknown. And so now we're going to come back into it, and they're going to start to explain themselves. They're going to explain their reason, like why they were accused of their crimes. We actually start off with Justice Wargrave. He explains why he was accused of his crime. We're followed up by I believe it is General MacArthur or Vera Claythorne. She explains why she did her crime. And also we have General MacArthur, I believe, explain why he did his crime. And all three of them share a common way of that they talk about it. Basically, they say, it wasn't my fault. Finally, we get Philip Lombard coming in, and he is the only one that says, yep, did it. I'm guilty. Guilty as charged and whatnot. We continue to go through all of them, and we see their reactions to the being accused. We get Roger's explanation of why we get Roger's explanation of him and his wife's accused murder. We get Blor's explanation, and we get Dr. Armstrong's. And here's Dr. Armstrong is very interesting. So we have two things that happen here. One, we have his external dialogue, and then we have internal dialogue. Here's the external dialogue. I'm lost to understand the matter. The name meant nothing to me when it was spoken. What was it? Cleese? Close? I really can't remember having a patient of that name or being connected with the death in any way. There's the things a complete mystery. Of course, it was a long time ago. It might possibly be one of my operation cases in hospital. They come in too late. So many of these people, and then when the patient dies, they always it's the surgeon's fault. He sighed and shook his head. But then internally, this. Drunk. That's what it was. Drunk. And I operated. Nerves all to pieces, hands shaking. I killed her all right. Poor devil, elderly woman. Simple job if I had been sober. Luckily for me, there's loyalty in our profession. The sister, of course. But she held her tongue. God, it gave me a shock. Pulled me up. But who would have known about it after all these years? So an interesting dichotomy there with General MacArthur's outward words and his inward thoughts. Then we circle around to Miss Emily Brent. Nobody's willing to answer for Miss Emily Brent. And I believe the next one is, we also have Anthony Marston. I think Anthony Marston's is actually up here. Yep, right here. Page 68 is where we get Anthony Marston. So it goes Anthony Marston, then Rogers, then Blore, and then Dr. Armstrong. And then we ended Miss Brent. She's like, nope, not gonna say a thing. We find out that they're stuck on the island until tomorrow morning because there's no boat to get to shore. And then at the end, bum, bum, bum. Perhaps too quickly, perhaps. He choked badly. His face contorted, turned purple. He gasped breath and then slid down off his chair, glass falling from his hands. So we might have had our first murder of the book. All right, so that's chapter 4. Make sure you do 10 annotations. Read more in depth to get some more information from that. This is just a friendly, like, here's some things to keep in mind as we go through. But that is all I got for you. If you have any questions, please email me, pdavidson@porterville.k12.mo.us. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.